Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Sercacraft. It is I, Xilestar, and today, all the doors are finished now. Look at that, door. Door. And door. And door. So yeah, so I did it all. I think this releases it. Yeah, and then this one will actually seal up the door. So hooray. So those are all done. And not to mention, though, that I have them now stored into this shulker box. So they are all like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Break it open. We're going to do this just so that I don't accidentally delete it. And this time, we're still going to be sticking towards 1.19. The difference is that we are going to be teleporting to the secret rooms. Yay! The secret rooms! So what does this mean? We need to create blah, blah, blah. I'm going to need another shulker box. Doesn't really matter where I put it, to be fair. So the secret rooms that we need to create, and plus I also forgot about something, but we'll get to that in a minute. So one of the secret rooms is this one that's right over here, which is where we put our overpowered potions. So, yeah, we need to be able to create an area in here in which that will allow us to teleport down below here and also have one that's down here that will also teleport us up here. So there's that too. Most of the secret rooms are mirrored from one side to the other. So one is over here. So that means that on the opposite side, if we were to go super, super fast, there's one on this side too. So that's two rooms that we have to find a spot in which that we can teleport to those locations, but also be able to teleport back. And the same idea, that's right, put that one. Same idea for these two small rooms over here. This one won't take as long, but still, like, these also need to be here as well. So hooray for that. So those are those rooms, and then we have these rooms or areas over here. So yeah, and I think that's it. I think for this front area, there's nothing in here that we really need to worry about, and there's nothing in here. This I do have to create the door though. Or I do have to create a sign for here too. So, yeah, we're going to go do that as well. We're going to create a door over here that will, or a teleport that will allow us to teleport to here as well. So that's that too. Over here also has some secret stuff too that we need to create teleport signs for. Just want to double check the entrance areas. Yeah, I think this is before I fixed that. So I'm definitely going to have to figure out how I fix them. So those two, and there's also the blah, 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 the sort of safe room as well that we also need to create a teleport sign for. So there's a lot of locations, but for the most part, there's not that, like, this is more easy, like, this is much easier than the other one. The only difference is that you kind of want to have /game mode spectator to be on lockdown, so you definitely want it to be there. So let's see here. Where can I... Oh, okay, that's something else. Anyway, I think that's from the adventure mod. Let's see here. Ooh, I have an idea. So we can put the sign that teleports you to the upper area here. Because I could put a banner in the middle and that actually would look really cool. And then that banner will lead you to up here, and then, or that sign will lead you up here, and then somewhere up there it'll lead you down here. It's much easier to plan it up there than it is down here, because of course, well, like how big is this? Like how big is this area, and how am I going to put stuff down? So there's that. For this area, I was thinking. Ooh, these areas might be different. Yeah. They are a bit different. Hmm. I mean, it's okay for those areas to have a unique entrance to them. So it's not that big of a deal. Like, I was thinking of having it in on, like, these pillars kind of thing. Like, having at least some banners on these pillars. So, though, like, at the very least, there's some color in here. But, like, over here, it's a bit more of a challenge. Because then it's like, okay, where am I going to put a banner here? That's not going to be too suspicious of why it's there. Right? So, it makes kind of... It makes a little bit of sense. And not to mention, though, that this one's going to be obvious because, well, in order for you to get into the rooms that are behind here, we're going to have teleport signs here. So that's not going to be that big of a deal. But hey, it's fine. And not to mention, actually, I did want to put more banners in here that actually came from my side. So for those upper areas, I could have it so that the bridge is where you get into it. So like have like this as the entrance. Oops. Have this as the entrances, maybe. I think that would look pretty cool, because then you'd have a banner, let's say, on there, and it would look... Yeah, that would look really good. Alright, so those could be for the upper areas. For these bottom areas, I think my plan was to put it here, I think. I mean, I could put it higher, but I don't really want it too high, because then it's going to be even more suspicious, like, why are these banners higher than the other ones? So yeah, so I think either there or up here, it's fine. Yeah, so those are good for that. So we have those two sides already planned out for this side. We have those two already planned. We have the bridge area, which is good because that's exactly what I want. We don't really have the bottom area over here. However, I do have a plan in mind for it. So what I was thinking was that we put banners here, and then we move that Pixelmon rocker ground type gym thing down here, and then only one of these will work to bring you into this room, and then the other one is just going to be a dud. You're going to be clicking and go, why isn't this doing anything? Or we have that as a quick way of getting over there so you don't have to crawl your way in, but it's fine. But this will definitely teleport you into here, and then obviously the opposite side is going to have somewhere that teleports you out, so there's that too. And then what we can do is we can have a sign in here that will allow it so though you don't have to actually like break these concrete powders, but that's fine. And then we can go with sign here, and then those will be like, and then one of them will teleport you inside here, and then same idea with this side, because I think that would be really cool. How come I get the feeling that I'm breaking, that I am breaking light blocks instead? I might have been breaking light blocks without even noticing it, but it's fine. I'll just put light blocks here, and I can check on the server and see if I'm actually doing it. Because if I am, I'll just put light blocks here and just call it a day then. So yeah, so those will, so this one and technically this one right over here will teleport you inside of those hidden rooms. And then for down here, we will have a command sign right here, which will teleport you to that safe room area. Then, of course, the safe room will have a teleport area that will teleport you back. So, anyway. At some point, I'm going to move the server back into single player temporarily, and I'm gonna change these into full smooth stone instead of having the slabs because I find it will look a lot better. Oh right, yeah, the armory also needs a way to get in too. I mean, technically, I could stash it into my room, which would make more sense. Oh, one more. Stash it into my room. That looked kind of weird. It looked like something was in there. It's really weird. I could try and, like, put it on the rafters and stuff like that, and then have it, like, put up here kind of thing. I don't know. It looks pretty good. Okay, that's not what I wanted. All right, there we go. I think I need to tilt it. There we go. Tilting the microphone's a lot better than moving it. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty good. Do we have every secret room already planned out where I want their signs to go? Because those will deal with that. These two are already planned, so it's not really that big of a deal. I'm just going to use oak signs. I'm not even going to bother changing the sign color. Or the sign type. Those two will deal with that. Those two are dealing with that. We already have the alchemy. We already have the safe room. Yeah, we have the safe room. And we have the two areas in the back. Yeah, so we have everything planned. Oh, the one door. There's actually one door in which that I forgot to include into the doors being closed kind of thing. You want to know what that is? The one door that I forgot is all the way over here. Yeah, I forgot to make a way that you can open up the door, so that'll be fun. So yeah, so I gotta figure out. I might make the signs like right here, so that this will open up the door. Either that or because I think that having them like here will be too obvious, but here it's not going to be as obvious. So like here will be like, let's say open, and here will be close. And then not to mention though that like the signs that are going to be here are going to be able to get rid of the floor so you can go into the end and then obviously be able to replace the floor. So there's that too. So we need you and you, which is just going to be fun. And bug, yes. The buggy mess. Hooray. I don't know why it does this though. It's weird. It's weird though because I have a fix for it. Is if I middle click again, it fixes it, which is weird. And it's not like, oh, it's just a command block that's doing it. I tried using template blocks, so like wool or something like that, just as a way of just getting that done, and it still did the exact same thing. It still gave me an error like that, so I don't know what it is, but it's something. There we go. That'll be for that area. And this will be for this front area, just so I can get that done. I'll just do that for now. So I'll be able to deal with those two signs and stuff like that. And this will deal with the alchemy area's teleportation. Actually, I should move it closer to where the sign actually is. So it'll be like right here then. And we have... like, this doesn't have anything that's pretty much secret. I think the only secret is pretty much, like, underneath here is where you're going to find the conduit that will allow you to go and do all the stuff. Or that allows you to, like, breathe underwater and such. That's all that it is. And then over here... I'll put it right here because it makes more sense. And I'll put that there. Why not? Okay. And since all of these are this way, I'm just going to put that there. And I'll do this here too. Does that make sense? There's no hidden rooms over here. There's not even any hidden rooms above either. And this will lead to the armory, which is up here. So I'll just do this. There we go. Yeah, and then what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to use the warped one behind a lot of these like water gym banners. And what I'm going to do with those is that it's going to teleport you into the fish tank. So that way, though, you can put like your axolotls, your fish, and all that stuff in there. I think that would be pretty cool. The only thing is that I don't know if you can put a banner inside in order for you to get out quickly enough. Yeah. Just trying to see if there's like anything else that, any other place in which I can like put somewhere to like sort of stash. Because that is for those two. The bridge area is for those two. Oh, technically these also need one too. So we'll go grab those. So as I said before, these ones I don't really need to have my... I'll just put that there. For these ones, you don't really need to save the world and then do all that stuff. Since it's all teleporting the player, it's easy. And it's very, like, minimally, like, hurtful for you. Pretty much. I pretty much need to just get to the prison area, just so I can quickly get to the safe house. Although I will say this, though, I wouldn't necessarily put, like, your safe house so close to an area in which that you're going to be storing prisoners, but, you know, since I'm so, like, tight on space, I kind of had to. So let's see here. Yeah, this area is fine. Yeah, I think everything else is here is fine. I think I have every secret area planned. Alright, so let's just do the alchemy one first. So that we can just get that done and over with. Alright, so we need F3 and then F2 so we can grab its coordinates. Because we need, because you need the signs coordinates, not your relative coordinates. You need the signs so that you can do stuff. And we need spectator in order to get up to here. However, we need the creative mode so we can actually go grab it. And I'm just going to grab this. There we go. And now that is pretty much done. So we just need to create a teleport in instead of just being able to do anything. So there we go. So we just want to teleport in first, and then we'll work on teleporting out later. So let's go and turn on the website. There you go. So that way, though, we can now work on that. So here we go. So what we need to do... Oh, you can see my cursor here. That's it. That's cool. I think I have it disabled for Minecraft. Oh, come on. Seriously? Don't do that. That's silly. Alright. It did the whole next image thing again. At least this one doesn't have to do it. Alright, so we need to... First, we need to figure out if this is actually the right thing. Come on. Oh, I'm clicking tilde because that's how... at P tilde tilde tilde. So that's correct. According to that, so that's good. Alright, so now we need to go and grab the 2 coordinates. So we need to go 2. The Y is 5, and the Z is 20. Generate command. So if we did this correctly, this should work out to our advantage. So we right click, we appear right here. Perfect. All right, so now we have a sign that leads you in here. You could do also other things too. So like if you go to blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so we can copy this and we can go inside and you can type it in here. You can do two more tildes, and these will be rotations. So that's kind of one of the things I want to do right now is some of the rotations. Okay, so let's go to here. Since we're pretty close to where it's going to take us anyway. We're going to Control V. We're going to go tilde, tilde, and tilde. We're going to go with 90. And we looked down. That's not really what we want. So we don't want that. So what we want is 90 here. I don't even know where we are, though. That's the thing. I don't even know where we are. I think this is the outside. Yeah, that's the outside. Okay. So, yeah, so I don't even know where we are. But weirdly enough, though, it didn't bring us into the room, which is very interesting. Okay, so if I click on the sign and we do this, we're still staring up, but I don't know what we're rotating. Is it just our relative position? Okay, so if I go with 270, though. Dang it, man, I don't even know what's going on here. Okay. Oh, I keep going the wrong way, man. Okay, so we need to go over here. I'm trying to figure out if it's going to work the way that I think it should. So if we go here, we go 270. We are facing the right direction, which is good. That's exactly what we want. Because I want it to face forward instead of backwards. Or instead of facing like this direction, we want it to face forwards. So now I'm going to go with 90. 180 then? 180 is up. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we're going to go with this here. We're going to test it out. So we are still facing down. That's weird. Okay. Let's go with 270 then. Okay, well, I guess it's fine. I don't know. We're just literally staring up instead of staring down. Because I want it so that way, though, like when you teleport... Okay, so here's what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is that when you teleport to this very spot, you're facing this direction. That's what I'm trying to do. See, it's facing up. See, that's not what I want. I don't want it to face up. I want us to face forward. So maybe it's like in between of one. So instead of like going straight from like 90 to 180, let's go to like a 135 maybe? See, it's still doing that. Is it this that it's getting confused with? See, it's still facing... See, it goes from down to up. So I think that's just because of because we're clicking it the second time. No, so now we're rotating it the different direction. So we want it to go up, and we want it to do this, which is exactly what we want because we want to face forward. But we're facing down, which is the confusing part. So we're facing down. It's not what we want. So let's go with 45, maybe? Okay, a little bit better. Not really facing forward, though. Actually, to be fair, we should be technically doing it like this. Because we're technically more so going to be facing this direction. So let's see here. It's better. I mean, it's better than what we were getting anyway. Let's go and Control A, Control C. And let's do that then, generate command. I'm going to do all the nicknaming and stuff like that after the video is, like after we're done recording. But pretty much, yeah, so this is pretty much what we're doing. As I said, this is much easier and less destructive. It's not doing what I wanted it to do because we're staring at the opposite direction. Okay. But as you can see, we did a little hop. That's easy to fix. So I'm going to do it here. So I'm going to do 180 here. And I'm going to do 180 here. Okay, we're starting at the top. And we're not facing the right direction. So 0 maybe? I don't even know. Anyway. Okay, so maybe I go 360 instead. So 360. I think it's that one that we're having an issue with. Okay, so we're facing forward, which is good, but we're not facing the right direction. Alright, so we need to go back again. Blah, blah, blah. We need to go back to creative mode. We need to go back to here. And I'm going to click this to 90, I believe. And then in order to fix that issue, we need to grab whatever our Y value is and go down by 1. So this will be 4.5. See? No hopping. So 90 is that. Or this is 180, I think. Is that 180? That is 90. So it's 180 then. That's weird. I thought I did do 180 and it was like it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Oh, are they both 360? Oh, that's really dumb if that actually is the case. Is it actually 360 both accounts? That doesn't make any sense. What? That doesn't make any sense. All right, we got in here. That's all that matters. Perfect. And I think I changed the look of it in the server. I'll have to double check because I think I got rid of this pillar and I changed it to something else. So I'll have to double check on the server first. But yeah, that's pretty much what we need to do though for pretty much all of them. All of the areas. So yeah. So I need to grab the area in which the sign is going to be in. Grab the area in which that we are going towards. And then do it. That's pretty much all you need to do. But it's much easier with these. Because the only thing you need to change is one of the values to the opposite. I think the doors, I thought it was the same. I don't think the doors operate the same way that I think that the teleport signs did. I think I could confuse them both. But anyway, yeah, so we grab this. Boop. And then we, F3 again, we go to spectator. We go into the wall. And then we will put this here. And then we F3, F2 that, F3 again, delete. And then we do the exact same thing we did last time, where we go back into the images department. Oh, I still have the doors one opened. That's pretty interesting. Okay. And now we go to here. So now we grab this command sign. I'm not going to do it for all of them, though. I find that it would defeat the whole purpose of having a unique one. But I think for the potion one, I think it would make more sense. Meanwhile, this one, you're not going to be going to it all the time, if that makes sense. So, yeah, doing it for this one wouldn't really make too much of a big difference. Anyway, let's go change this. So we're not going to do relative position. That doesn't really matter for us. Let's see here. The difference is 3, 1, and according to this, it is 2. So generate command. I'm going to grab this, go into the game, spectator on out of here. Plus, this one's not going to be too bad anyway, so... And remember our little thing about the whole Y thing. So we need to go down by 0.5. I think what happens is that it's teleporting by the feet instead of by the head of the player. And that's what's the problem. There you go. Obviously, I can make a sign that teleports us so it looks like we're facing this direction, but... that's... not really what we're here for anyway. So what we need to figure out is what direction these are going towards. So this is the first number. So the first number, we're going to change it to a negative this time. And then watch this. Oops. I didn't hit generate command. My bad. One thing I'm going to keep forgetting is just to switch so that you guys can actually see the game rather than just seeing the website take up half the spot. Watch this. This is going to work. Boom! There you go. Obviously, I didn't do the whole the Y trick, but there you go. That's what I beat. The teleport signs, man, they're the easiest things to do. Because once you get the number for one side, the other side is just as easy. Ooh, that's weird. I'll have to take a look at that, but that's actually kind of interesting, though, that it bounces your character a little bit. Yeah, because it shouldn't do that. Anyway, it's good. I'll figure out what that one's doing later. So that's already 3 signs done. That's incredible. And the first 2 were, I don't want to say incredibly difficult, but they were pretty much, like, bad in terms of just doing. So there we go. We got that. I think this one I might have to do the whole rotation thing. But I'll do the rotation part later. I'm not going to be too worried about it currently. Alright, so I want it to be... I want it to teleport you... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's even? Dang it, man. Wait, is it even? Oh, no, wait, I can go here. This is odd. Conduit. I could have it so it teleports you into the water. I think that would just be very bad, but I could. But I think here would be perfect. So F3, F2. I think we should be fine because it's a slab. So we should be fine. However, I will keep that in mind, though, just in case we do run into that issue again. But I think we should be fine. I'm going to put a copy of it here just so we can get both sides. Oh. Apparently. Really? Really? I break a command block, and then that's when it goes, nope, I'm breaking again. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, so let's go and take a look and see what we need for this one right here. Okay, so we need to grab the 2 pictures again. I showed the pictures, but you technically have already seen it. You could have just paused the video and get the numbers yourself, and then you can kind of thing. So, yeah, so this is the whole fun thing about doing for Rosaria base, and technically for, I think, did Sercacraft have teleport signs? I don't think so. I think Sercacraft was just all visible and accessible right off the bat. I think it was Sercacraft that had put some secret stuff in there. Oh no, wait, Sercacraft did, but it only had like 3 secret spots, and they weren't really that big. They weren't that big of spots anyway. -9, 6, and oops, 29. Generate command. There we go. And as I said, I'll do the rotation things on my own time, so we don't take too much time. Nope. I really like the water idea. Did I get something wrong? What did I get wrong? Oh, wait. I think it's 11. I think I went... Wait, is it 11? Yeah, it is. It's 11. My bad. That's what the problem was. I swear I'm better than that, but eh. It happens sometimes. I look at a number and I'm like, I know the answer. And then it's like, no, you don't. You got the answer wrong. Huh? That doesn't make any sense. I know that if I ever move this to bedrock, these won't work. Hey, there we go. All right. And then do the same thing here where it rotates you to forward. That's all I need to do. All right. So these ones to teleport back, I'm thinking of having one like on this very wall. And same thing on the opposite side, too. Like, one will lead you to the bridge. I think this is closest to the bridge, I think. Yeah, this is the closest to the bridge, so this will teleport you there. And then these ones, or this one, will teleport you to the hallway, I think. I think both of the hallway... Yeah, so this will teleport you to hallway, so facing, like, let's say here or something like that, or facing this direction. So it makes more sense. And again, we need to figure out what the difference between this area and this area is. So the negative. So instead, we change this to a positive 11. Generate command. And then we rinse repeat. So is this one going to have that same issue or no? Because if this one has that same issue, I think it might just be the fact that I changed it from a negative to a positive. No, it didn't have that issue. But yeah, so if it's on a slab, you won't have the hop effect, which is very good to know. So we've done 5 signs. That's incredible. We've already done 5 signs in just a quick amount of time. All right. So... And this one, I'll probably just have it rotated too. But I'm going to do something different about this side. So, we need to grab the sign itself. F3, F2. Grab over here. And I'm going to go on the sea lantern instead. Because I find that that will be a better idea. Actually, let's go grab a different block so it's much easier to differentiate it. Like wool, and then watch it not work. Oh, no, it works. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay. So we got the wool, and then we got this. So we need to go down here, go to creative mode, and then we're doing this side first. So we'll do this. We will Alt-Tab into our website. Not our, but, you know, the website that we're using. And then we're just going to grab these two simple things. So we need to grab this sign, and we need to grab the area in which that we are going to be teleporting, which is going to be -4, 0. Apparently we're not moving in that direction. And 2. Generate command. Copy. Boom. Unless it's a little bit better than the other area. Yeah. We still have that Y issue, but again, that's an easy fix. That's good. Alright. I'm just going to do that Y fix right now. Boop, boop. Actually, wait, is that going to... No, because I'm making it taller. Yeah, because I'm making it taller instead of shorter. So I think this needs to be -0.5 instead. I am indeed correct on that, right? Yeah, -5, -0.5. All right. So same idea with this side, except for we need to reverse one number. So we're going to grab this sign in particular. Copy it here, and then we're going to change this into a +4. Grab that. Delete this. Right-click. And we're good to go. Wow, much more progress than we did with the doors. We might even be able to do the return signs as well, if we're lucky enough. All right, so we have the teleport inside of those. We got the teleport inside for all of the ones that are in this general area, which is good, because those ones are usually the ones that are very tricky to do. Technically, also the ones that teleport you out of there is also going to be very tricky, because you got to reverse the tricky part, right? So anyway, we've got that. I'm not too worried about the signs because the command blocks are still there. If I did it the way that I did it before, where I would delete the command blocks after I get the sign, then yeah, I'm going to definitely be very angry. All right, so where do I have the sign for that? I have the sign for this here, so Control F3, boom, done. And now we go with this over here. Okay. And we're going to do the same exact thing we did last time, where we go grab a wool block. White wool. Put it here. F3, F2. Delete. Okay. And now we got to right-click this. Now we got to take a look at the numbers. And not to mention, though, that this is actually a really cool, unique thing that you can do for big builds and such, just to make it much easier for travel. If you're doing single player, you can't do this in multiplayer, obviously, because obviously some people are going to be like, "Oh, you're cheating," or to be fair, most moderators would probably just end up telling you that you can't do that. So yeah. So again, if you think you're going to be able to do this on a multiplayer server, you can't. There's no way they're going to make you be able to have command signs. And the reason why I'm using command signs rather than just using like normal command blocks is because command blocks take up 2 blocks if you want to disguise it, which obviously you do. But anyway. Yeah, okay. So that works. I just think that because it's a stair block, it might not be very good. Or it might not be very stable for you to do it. Oh, no, it works for the stair block. Okay, cool. So there we go. And obviously, this will lead you out, so... Meh. Alright, so we got those areas done. So that's good to that's all good to go. So now we need to get rid of that 3. Hi. Alright. We're gonna go and do the secret room, I think. Actually, should I do the secret room? Yeah, I think I should do the secret room. This doesn't really matter on the rotation at all. Because all this sign's pretty much supposed to do is just get you in here where there's only one way in, and you can be able to pretty much be able to protect yourself because you know how they're going to get in. Is that actually a block missing, or is that like something else? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so we're going to go and wipe this. F3, F2. Spectator, go over here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, so we want creative mode. Isn't this place even? It is even. Oh, that ruins my, like, aesthetic for, like, these teleports a lot. Oops. That ruins my aesthetic for the teleports, like, a huge much. Because, like, I'm so, like, focused on getting everything to be odd, and then I made this room even. Why did I make this room even? Anyway. It's fine. And I still have some spots in which that I could put, like, secret rooms still, but... Nah. Considering the fact that we're going to be getting a new area in the next version. Not worth. Okay. We got that, and then we got this one. Okay, so we got this one right over here. Not to mention, though, that I also got to make sure, though, that this will actually work with the next version, too. So, alright. Actually, that kind of spoiled it, but it's fine. You guys kind of deserve it because literally, like, you guys are just watching me doing this, so. We'll go 2.5 just so that we can just skip that whole nonsense. And this is 15. So, boom. Generate command. Like, maybe I've already done what I said I was gonna do. Or that I thought I was gonna do, and then... Yeah, this is just... Oh, I didn't get rid of the block. Dang it, man. I thought I did get rid of it. Ugh, so dumb. Alright. Yay! Actually, that's a good rotation anyway. So, it's perfectly fine. Alright, so we got... Technically... these 2 areas on lockdown. So we got those 2 big areas down. We got the alchemy area. We got the 2 small corners here. Ugh. We got these 2 small areas. However, I need to check this one, for instance, to make sure that it's actually doing it properly. We got this bottom area done. Yeah, so I think it's just... these 2, I think, that's left. Right? Yeah, I'll definitely do the portal things off screen. Don't get me wrong. Those will be done. But for, like, this very, like, stuff, pretty much, I just want to be able to just do them on screen for you guys, so you guys get to see, like how much work actually goes into these command signs. Because it's, like, even though, like, for me, it's very easy because I'm not, like, typing in the commands and all that stuff right off the bat, but even just getting it onto, like, the website, and not only just the website, but being able to just, I'll just do this for now. And then I'll just duplicate it on the server. Yeah, I'll just do it on the server then. If that's the case. Anyway, so, like, even though, like, this is, like, to you guys, it might be like, oh, this is easy. Like, why do you think it takes you so long? It's because Right now we've almost gotten like an hour done, and we've only gone through one direction of all of the signs. Like, we haven't even like begun to like finish it off. Like, how are you gonna leave the area? Like, we haven't really done those signs yet. And you might think, oh, that's just the reverse. So instead of going forward, you go backwards. It's like, sure. But depending on where you are, you might want to end up in a different spot. So that's what I mean. Is like, we're still not done. Like, we're close to being done, sure. We've gotten like half the load. Or because that big area I want to have 2 exits, technically a little less than half the load done. So yeah. So again, it's like, so this is 4, this is negative 2.5 again. Well, technically negative 2, but we're just going to do that again, and then 4. Generate. Copy. Paste. It's fine. I don't really think you need the rotation that much. Alright, spectator. Go to the opposite side. Creative mode. Control V. You need to be negative 4. There you go. Yeah. Obviously, you can go like 0.5 so you can be in the dead center, but I at least just want to make sure that you're on the block itself. So we have those 2 done now. And then I also wanted to have one in here that might like lead you down here. Maybe I'll like put it like right here because I do want to put a banner there. But I might just put it so that like it teleports you down here so you don't have to worry about anything. So you don't have to keep breaking blocks, you can just right click it. It's so weird seeing the old decorations. It's like, didn't I change that? I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. Yeah, so there's a conduit hidden in here. And that's what gives you your front. I don't know if there's a mod out there that allows you to see the radius in which that your so that you know where a conduit extends its reach. But from what I understand is that a conduit goes from 96 blocks, so pretty much like 48 blocks each direction, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. So that's why there's like, mind you, I don't need 3 here, but it's better to have 3, I guess. But this one's pretty much the center for this area, and then of course, like, this one covers the front area, so hey, it's fine. Yeah, so did we get all the entrances done? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, because this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10. Yeah, because I think there's 10 or 12 of them, I think, or something like that. I might not have counted these 2 for some odd reason. Anyway, yeah, so let's go. I need to go back on the Arcanix that's on the server and be able to double check to see if I did all this correctly for it. I know these definitely, like the doors are definitely done. See, the thing is that I don't want to make the teleport signs that lead out because I need to see it on the server itself. Because as I said, I might have done some changes on this that I don't know about. Because I could put the exit here, but then again, if I change this area so that this would be the exit, then I need to make sure that I obviously see it. So I just need to pause the recording for a short second, and I'm going to go back onto the site, or go back onto the server, and be right back. Alright, so now that we're back on the server, we can actually go check those areas. in particular because I want to make sure that they are identical to what we have on the 1.19 one. Especially the alchemy room, because I thought I changed something about it. I did change something about it. So I can do the center area and it'll be fine. Okay. So I should probably take a picture of this just so I don't second guess myself. And then for the exits for this area in particular, I was thinking that I would still keep this little, like I would have it so that like it makes you face forward, so that you're like facing here. But then like if you need to leave, you need to continue crawling around over here, then it teleports you here, then it'll teleport you like right on this little slab here, and then same idea on the opposite side. Either that or I put 2 quartzes here and then do it so that like you have to rotate yourself to the right in order to teleport back. I think that would be a cool idea. And then as I said though, for this area, I want for this one, it teleports you to the to this area. So let's say on this center block here, because it makes sense, or have it so it teleports you onto this carpet, because again, it makes sense, it's closer to the area. And then for this side over here, it teleports you to the end of the hall. So it teleports you to like right over here. Like facing either this direction or this direction, which again makes sense. So that's actually really good. And then for these areas, I don't really think it matters, because as soon as you teleport, you're going to have a sign here or something like that, or you're going to have a sign on this side. I don't really know. You're going to have a sign on one side that'll teleport you out, so you'll be like, let's say, right about here. So I think it'll make sense. And same idea with this side as well. So you're going to have a sign there that teleports you out. It's going to bring you like right here, so it makes sense. Anyway. And then over here, again, I was thinking of having the banner here, which will teleport you down here, so you don't have to do this. The only thing is that, like, of course, it's even, so you can't really do that. And not to mention that we also have to create a sign over here. Oh, I didn't put it back fully, but yeah, so it'll be right here, which will teleport you pretty much like on the conveyor belt itself, so you can run right off and then you can go up, kind of thing. And then same idea with what I have planned for these 2 areas as well. Oh, these aren't even... Wait. I thought I did do work on that. Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh, okay. So I am gonna have to do work on that, but... Yeah, so this is supposed to be filled. I think it didn't correctly save it or something like that. I'm gonna do that, and then this area, of course... I need it to be, have a teleport back, though, so you can really get back to your area. Yeah, and then this area, cool. And, let's see here, is there any other areas in which... Oh, the one area in which I didn't actually do anything with, but I technically was supposed to. I remember now. It's the sign that's supposed to go in this room to the armory area over here. I still have to create that sign. But then from the armory, I can just have it so it teleports you outside into the hallway. So it teleports you like right here. So you can just run out. I'm just trying to take another brief peek, a look around kind of thing. Yeah, because I want banners in that area, specifically just because I think it would look a lot better. Okay, so let's go do a little bit of creative work in the Arcanics, because apparently it didn't save my work, which is a shame, because it should have. And technically, I'm not really breaking any rules. Oh. Cool. Anyway. Because technically my creation should have had this, but for some reason it didn't work. I have a feeling the amulet might have had a problem with it. For some weird reason. Maybe I should have it so it teleports you here. I think it would be a lot better. So I'll do that instead. So I'll do a little bit of work at least just to try and get it to do that instead. But that's not too much. I think that's just one extra in a certain direction and then that's it. So yeah, not too much work. Yeah, that looks a lot better, to be fair. And then you have a clear wall here. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And then we go to the other direction. We replicate it because it looks really good. And yeah, it looks really good. All right. Ooh, I know what I could do back here, too. Because there's no way of getting up here, I have plans for putting scaffolding around, I think. So I could use that instead, but I could also put a teleport sign here. They'll teleport you up here. And technically, it won't need a way to get down because you could obviously jump down here. So, ooh, there's ideas going around now. Apparently, I forgot to delete this block here. Okay. Let's go and replace that with the chiseled quartz block. I didn't know there was a different quartz block in here. Huh. That must have been brand new. That must be brand spanking new. Alright, there we go. And then we're just going to put scaffolding there for now. Where is the scaffolding? It's under functional blocks? Yes, it is. Alright. Is that going as far as I need it to go? No, it's going one more. Okay. One more. There you go. That's as far as we need it for now. And I think these can be waterlogged. I might be wrong. But yeah, so I'll have the downstairs banner kind of thing teleport you here so you can get to like this little command center over here. It's because I think originally it had ladders, but I don't like ladders. I think I deleted them because I was going to use scaffolding, but then I forgot I was going to use scaffolding. So yeah, so... Alright, so I'm going to be right back when we get back to 1.19. Alright, so now that we're back here, we can obviously go with our plans. So because we don't really need to care about this anymore... I'm just going to do... Oh, that is that. Okay. Oops. Okay. Just going to use this as a stand-in for now. We're going to grab a sign. And of course, we're going to use it as a stand-in for now. Perfect. F3, F2. And we're going to go back down. And I was thinking of this platform right here. However, I'm thinking that this would be a better location. Because then you can either go like this if you need any ingredients, or you can go here, grab nether wart, or you can go downstairs if you need to leave. There we go. So that's that. So the only thing that I want to do is so before we do anything with that area, what I want to do is we're going to go and fix those two spots in the walls. Grab quartz block. There we go. Okay. And then we want quartz stairs. And then we want to go spectator, go towards the other side. And rinse, repeat. There we go. Perfect. And then I'll of course fix those two rascals a little later. Actually, do they break? Yeah, they kind of do break. Okay. Just wanted to double check. Anyway, let's go work on the teleporting to the technical armory. Because we kind of need it to be not like it is right now. Okay, where am I going to put it here, though? Because I think here is fine. Okay, so that brings us to way, 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 way far down here. I think this has the original design. No, it doesn't. Okay. All right, so this will go like right here as the block of choice for us to teleport to. All right. All right, so right click here, Alt Tab to this, and then we're gonna go enable the website so you guys can see. All right, now I need to grab the two locations. That makes sense. All right, so now we need to grab the two locations. That makes sense. There we go. All right, so this is here, and then this is here. Okay. So, number 1 is -3. -18, so 18.5. And this one is -22. Oh, this is full screen for some odd reason. I don't remember why. I don't know why it's on full screen. Anyway. Done. Grab it. Right click here. I didn't get rid of the wool. I didn't get rid of the wool, so I have no idea if it's actually teleporting me to the right spot. God, that's so frustrating. Anyway, you can right click it right here. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so we need to go create a little bit of a creative mode checkpoint here. Oh, wait. I want to double check with this room here. Yeah, this is just supposed to be because so it's just to mirror this spot. However, since you don't technically need those there, I could put the banners here, and then we can put 2 signs here. So what these signs are going to do is that this is like they're both going to teleport you outside, of course, but one's going to make you face this direction, so you can go this direction if you need to, and then the other one's going to make you face this direction, so you can easily get over here. I think that would be a better idea because you go to the armory for a reason, right? So if the reason's just to fight, then obviously you want to have easy access to your weapons and stuff. Perfect. I'm hoping that's not because I keep going into spectator that it keeps breaking. It's not. Good. So there we go. So those are going to be for teleporting out. So let's go put all the stuff in for teleporting out. So that makes things much easier for me later on. I say that, but it's not going to... Well, this area is not going to be very good, though. So I might have to go do at least a little bit more work on that side, specifically. And you're only, like, what, 2 blocks away? 3 blocks away? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. There we go. Because that'll be for this area above. And then, technically, you are going to teleport me in here. And I'm going to put this here. So that I can have a way to get out. And same idea with you. I'm going to put you down so I have an easy way of getting out from you. And same idea over here. We're going to put one of you down here so we can easily get out. Same idea with the opposite side. And the cool thing about using the single-player world instead of using the multiplayer world is that, like, for my single-player world, I don't need to delete it nearly as much because I don't want to show that I'm cheating or anything like that. I just need to move the objects to where I need them to go. And so your exit, your exit, your exit, your exit, your exit, your exit have been planned out because these two are going to be for the exit here. And technically, I'm going to need one for this area too. So we're going to go put another one in here. Because obviously, we need to leave this area. Hey, do I have this open? I do. Okay, good. And I'll put another one here for the exit. That'll be for the exit. And I think we'll do some of the exits, but the rest of them will be done off screen, of course. Mainly because of the fact that, like, I don't want to spend too much time on this stuff for you guys, but like, I want you guys to see at the very least, not how challenging it is, but like how much time is put up to put these command signs in general around. Because, like, sure, like, if I do, like if I show you some of them, like, sure, some of them are very easy, though. Like, if I go and put down the ones from here, and I put them in the command area just so it's easier to show that off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here, put them all back. I don't really think I need these anymore, so we can get rid of those. All right. So I'll show you what I mean, though. So, like, these ones, while you can easily see, like, what they are, some of them are easy to do. However, some of them are more difficult. Like, these ones were more difficult because you had to play around with /fill. And same thing with this stuff, too. Oh, right, yeah, the mending signs, too, yeah. Can I even... Before we continue onward with the escape routes, because that'd be kind of funny. Can I even... Oh, technically I can. I can put that there. You just won't be able to see it. But then again, I don't think I ever made it so that you can actually see the potion bottles fall. So, it's fine. Anyway, let's just figure out what this is first. Okay, so we're going 1 up. So, this would be 5. There we go. And now we're going to do the opposite side as well. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. You could say it's the same exact way. You could do the same exact thing, except for you're going the reverse. But however, if I were to do that, it wouldn't really necessarily work, because remember that the coordinates that we're using are from the command signs themselves rather than our relative position. So what I would rather do is that for the inside, it would teleport you like right on this block here. So that way, though, like you get to the center area, or at the very least you get to the center, but it drops you onto the carpet itself. So you're going here. So then you can continue on your merry way. So let's go to the potion room, because we already have the exit coordinates for that we wanted. Alright, so this is the empty one that I'm using for it. Okay. Okay, we want that one there. We also want this one as well. Alright, so we want on the website. Eight. Obviously, we have to go negative, but I think it's 7. It is 7, okay. 7.5. And then for this, it's, I think, 12. Yeah, 12. All right. Generate command. Hey, buddy, can you teleport me up here? Thank you. Hey, buddy, can you teleport me down there? Perfect. There you go. Perfect. That's awesome. So those are done. Perfectly fine. All right. So we have that exit already planned. And now let's do these ones, because these ones are also going to be pretty easy as well. Since they're both going to be teleporting you to the same block, they're going to be both using the same technical coordinates. So if I go block this off here, and then we use the sign here, technically, that'll be what we are going to be using. All right, so website, both images, click, click. Oh, click, click. And then click, click. Click, click. All right. So from the sign, I did it backwards, but it's fine. Actually, you know what? I might as well just... Yeah. So, okay. So over here, we're going with the 5. -1, it looks like. And then 0. Generate command. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay. And obviously, this one would have to be -5. Correct? There you go. All right, perfect. All right, so we got those two done. I'm definitely going to do those top 2 areas off screen, since I find that these 2 areas are going to take the longest amount of time to kind of plan around. So yeah. So these 2 areas I'm doing off screen, so we don't have to worry about them. Okay, so we want the ending, or we want you to end up kind of like on this very block here. I think is a better idea than anything else. So we're going to go with the white wool again as our marker. F3, F2, perfect. And then we're going to right-click the sign. And then here's where it's going to be a little bit tricky. So we're going to make it so, though, like, both of these will teleport you out of the area. So here's what I'm going to do is we're going to grab our lovely, lovely signs here. We're going to go and place down 2 here. F3, boop, and F2, boop. And now, here's what we're going to do is we're going to go and make sure that both of them will work. So let's start off with the first one. So we're going to grab our little website. We're going to go grab our signs here. And now we're just going to grab the sign. There we go. The first sign. Then we're going to grab the white wool block. So now we got 3, that. Okay, so we need -4. -2. 0.5, I would guess. And then -3. Generate command. And now we're going to go with this. Boop. F3, because we don't need it anymore. Huh. Oh, I see what happened. I clicked -3. Or I clicked the negative twice. Okay, so... Oh, stupid wool. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. So the difference between these is what? It's adding 1, which is a bit confusing for me. Because does that just mean that the negative just goes higher? Let's try that then. Does it just mean the negative goes higher or the negative goes lower? Is the question. So... yeah, okay, so that's it. Okay. So now we go to the reverse and do the exact same thing as we did there. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It's weird. Okay, so... I don't even know which one's which in this case. I mean, I could try it this way. Because this would be normal 4, maybe? Oh. Apparently not. Alright, what is this one again? -3.52. Okay, and is this like 3.5 and then 2? I don't know why it's acting a little funny. That's weird. Wait. I might know why. Wait. Hang on a second. Okay. So I'm going to go straight this direction. Wait. So we're going through the stair on that one. That's why. Okay, so the room is messed up. Is that just because of the area? Okay, so where's the ceiling then? So this sea lantern is opposite of these end rods. But in this room, it's not. It's above it. I mean, it could be unique. Like one room is like one lower than the other, I guess. Eh. Is there a reason why it's like that, or is there just like, or was it just an error on my part? Oh, maybe it might have been about the door. It might have been about the door. I don't know. Okay. So this one will have to be, I think, 1.5. But besides that, it's perfect. Yep. Maybe I will end up fixing that on my own time, but yeah. Anyway, -4, -4, -4, -3. This is what I was looking for. That's the one I'm looking for because that's the other one. I was wondering why it was broken, but it's not that it's broken. It's that it's different. There we go. Oh, I didn't change the Y. Why on earth did I not change it? I have no idea. There we go. Perfect. So that's all done. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to change that. There's definitely no way that I'm going to keep it that way. Yeah, the only thing is that I'm going to have to gut that one's floor to find out what actually goes below it. Or what actually goes in that floor and then raise it up by like one block. It's not going to be a fun time. What's another area that we can do that's going to be pretty quick? We have inside and outside there. We have inside, outside of there. Oh, we can do it down here, I guess. Shouldn't be that hard, I guess. So this is our new one. So this is going to be our teleport out. Alright, so I'm just going to move the gravel piece here. And we're going to move a sign to over here. Oops. Alright, now we need a spectator. And then head back here. Alright. So, since we now have that, we're going to go with the teleporter block here. And we're going to put the sign here. Okay. Alright, so we need blah, blah, blah. This to be 3. This to be negative 0.5. 0. Generate command. There you go. Perfect. Yay. Okay, maybe we can do the reverse of this. Actually, these are going to be easy because they're all going to be sharing the same thing. So it's going to be much easier to do it, to do these two compartments than all the other ones. I need my wool though. I need my wool though. My wool helps me so much. And we need a sign. Lord Cube, give us a sign, and then thunder happens. There we go. All right, so we need to go spectator, go on the opposite side, blah, blah, blah. That's the one that's already created, so this is the one that we need. All right. So this is what I mean by this one's going to be much, much easier because both of them will be identical. So that's the end point, so this is the start point. So this is the end point. Okay. So this will be 0. This, I think, will also just be 0.5, correct? Yeah. And then this is -4. Generate command. Control-C. Control-V. There you go. There you go. It's the easiest. The reason why is because we're not moving from the left or the right. We're moving forward, in a sense. So not only is it much easier to work with, not only is it easier to work with, but it's also easier for us to sort of just get both, get 2 birds with 1 stone kind of situation. Anyway, yeah, so there's no teleport signs over here. Yeah, don't worry. I'll go with, I'll make it easier for us later on. Well, what I mean by that is that I'm going to have it so though it's much, so the next time we go into it, we're going to be in 1.20, but we're going to have to put away the shulker boxes pretty much. Or we're going to have to put away the command signs. And that's all we're going to need to do. There's nothing else. Oops. Took a picture of a white wool. Very cool. I think I'll put the sign behind the bed. So I think that would be a decent spot for it. There we go. Anyway. But as I said, though, like the one thing that I wanted for Arcanix to have is these signs, specifically because like they're very helpful in making sure that just because an area can't normally be accessed doesn't mean you can't access it. Okay, so from the sign, we need to go -6 here. 0.5. It's 1, but technically 0.5. And then -20. Copy. Control-V. Oops. There you go. Perfect. We can get out of the safe room now. Perfect. Did we make the exit of this? No, we didn't. But again, that's fine. That's not really too big of a deal. It's just easy to do. Oh, we do have signs in here. Okay. F3, F2, F2. These will have to have rotations, though. So that's fine. So I think wool here. Because I'm trying to go like... Hang on a second. So these are the center 2. So this and this are the center 2. Correct. So that means that this block and this block are going to be where the command signs are going to bring you out. Okay, so... Oops, I did it again. F3 and F3. Or F2, sorry. Alright, so I just need to figure out which one is the first sign. Because I know which one's the first... 354, 430. Alright. There it is. Okay. So we have the sign. Now we just need to get the wool block. There we go. We got the wool block. Excellent. So now this one will have to be rotating later on, but right now we're just going to at least get it so it can teleport us out. So let's see here. So this one needs to be 3. Oops. 1.5. Negative 1.5, I should say. And then 0. Generate command. And before anybody says, oh, couldn't you just copy it because it's the same thing? Yes, but I need to make sure though that the rotations, like I need to make it yes, I can put the sign on there too, but I need to put the command here because we need to worry about the rotations as well. But yes, I could do that and then we're good to go. Perfect. Alright, so that's going to be it. As I said, next time we'll be on the server. We'll have 2 shulker boxes. One that'll be filled with all of the doors, so we just need to put them in the correct spots. And then same idea with the... what's it called? With the teleport signs. They'll be properly sort of like they'll be properly named and stuff like that. So like alchemy, like alchemy in, alchemy out kind of situation. So yeah, so I'll see you guys next time for some more Sercacraft.